Okay. Be helpful.
Trying. Don't want to get kicked.
So that's Daddy on the right.
Yep, Daddy's on the right.
There's Ezra.
So he did the drop.
Yep. So it's on Warren.
That's the one that has the food.
This one has the food.
Yeah, the pigeon probably, and this is the other one up there in
Yeah,
the chimney. Uh-oh, okay, so Daddy just left. Oh, and the other one's... Oh, over to Daddy. What's going on? Let me out the peek.
It's probably on the side of Caldwell still. Is that Dad or Mom? That's... Alright. Still on the side of Warren. That's the second juvie. Okay, so the second juvie took Dad's place. Oh, look at that. Okay, they're going to do the hawk walk. So mantling and ripping the pigeon apart. Yeah. Don't fall over there, kid. Holy cow. So Boggett thinks that E1 on the right and that's E2 on the left. I would say so. That's Speedo.
You saw Mom, right?
Yes, we saw Mom up. Yeah, she's gorgeous. This one is kind of struggling to mantle and eat the food and not get blown over and do a somersault.
I'll just give you a quick peek in the egg. I don't want to go that way.
Okay.
I'll go over here and see Daddy's on the
Got it. So it's 6:01 p.m. and we have E2, I believe, has prey on the left and E1 has nothing on the right. Daddy just did a prey drop. We're going to call the one on the right E1, and E1 was over on Bailey Hall. And Dad opened up the pigeon right next to E1 down below the chimney that it was on, and then left Bailey Hall, came over here and drew E2, we're going to say, that was on the ventilator of Caldwell over here further east, flew over it, I would assume, left Bailey, flew over the top of Caldwell, drew E2 over here to Warren, and E1 went from its ventilator on the west side to a chimney on the east side and then over here and displaced Daddy, and then just did a modified hawk walk, hawk flap over here to where E2 is. And so now we don't know where Dad is, but we've seen all four of them, Daddy and E1 and E2 and BR. We just left her looking magnificent on top of the tall construction crane there by Goldwyn Smith. So Dad, in fact, has done his job by drawing the kids over here, close to the edge of campus by the woods. Here, this is Warren Hall. Aren't they absolutely stunning? So we saw nothing today. It was famine this morning, and now we have a feast of RTHs. And I think Boggett is ecstatic to see the babes. Seems like they take turns eating. So sorry about the kind of connectivity stuff. here. We upgraded the operating system and the version of Livestream to a bug fix version, and anywho, main thing is that we're streaming along right now with these babes. So if you there's going to be several posts, I hope, that they come through and that you can check out on the page if you've missed some of the action. We started out by coming down, and Boggett's sharp Hawkeyes found the E2 up on Caldwell on the ventilator, and then we streamed that birdie, and while she went down and behind these buildings, and she spotted the spiky wingtips of a pancaked E1 on top of the chimney of Bailey. So we went over there, and then I spotted Dad on Savage right across the way. He may have just arrived, actually. And then he swooped across from Savage Hall, which is north of Bailey Hall, to the backside of Bailey, right below the chimney, a couple feet down from where E1 was pancaked on there. And apparently nailed a pigeon, lickety-split, and opened it up there. And we thought maybe he would bring it up to E1, but instead flew around the chimney after a few minutes and flew east. And we're guessing that he flew over Caldwell Hall and drew E2 to the east here, over to the west side of Warren Hall. So if you just joined us, we're here in dead center behind Caldwell Hall, between it and Martha Van. And right now we're looking at the two juvies, E1 and E2, on the west ledge of Warren Hall. We think that's E2 on the left with prey and E1 on the right without prey. Could be the other way around. We found Boggett found one of them on top of Caldwell Hall, so we streamed that for a while from across the quad. It was not up on the ladder or the railing, but it was on one of the west ventilator cap. And then she, with her Hawkeyes, found the other one, probably E1, on top, pancaked on top of the chimney of Bailey Hall.
All the way from way over there.
From way over there, by the construction site. Pretty amazing.
Uh-oh.
Are we going to go somewhere? So we went over there on the west side of CCC and streamed that chicken, which was mostly just a wingtip or two, for a while. And then Dad showed up on Savage Hall right across the alley, and then he flew over right below the E, and caught a pigeon on the backside of the chimney. Yeah, that's awfully cute. And opened it up there, and we thought that he'd just hop up on top of the chimney, but he didn't. Instead, we captured him flying off back this way east. We suspect he flew over Caldwell Hall, drew E2 over here to Warren, and at the same time E1 left Bailey and flew over and landed on top of Caldwell, and then eventually came over here to the west ledge and displaced Papa, and did her little hawk flap over here to her sibling, and they've been sitting here ever since. In the meantime, we took a little bit of a moment out to get a beautiful photograph of a stream of BR. Yeah, to humor Boggett, the beautiful, ever beautiful BR up on top of her new Western throne, the tall construction crane there on East Avenue behind Goldwyn Smith, and she was sitting up there on the very tip in the sunset, or in the whatever, the western light. So Dad, we've seen all four of them. Ezra did the prey, captured prey, and did the drop over here. BR is just looking to the west, out over the valley.
Probably territorial defense.
Territorial defense, we're guessing. And Dad has drawn the E's back over here.
And that's what we saw last year.
Yeah.
Was Mom did most of the territory.
Yeah, she did a lot of the territorial defense at a certain point, and then Ezra started doing the prey drops. So he's drawn them back over here to the safety. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of contention here. Well, I don't see any mantling going on. Ooh, did you see? Oh, I love the way the one on the left.
Be nice. Oh. Did
Take
she
it.
get her prey, or
No.
she
The other-
left the prey behind?
I think she probably has it in her.
Oh.
Oh. Very nice.
Oh, who's got it now? The other one?
The other one does, yeah.
Oh.
So let's see who this one is. Is it?
Oh, that looks like he
That looks like E1, yeah.
Is that right?
Well, we've got the. Let's look at the.
It's really weird.
Let's look at the little tidy whiteys that it has. And that looks more like a Speedo to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So.
she's cleaning her talons.
So the other one now. So we're gonna say this is E1.